Hello everyone, this is Renee Novak, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator with Blessed by Cards. This is our May Stamp Camp of 2020. Sorry we have to do it virtually, but I thought, at least we could stamp together. So I kind of organized this so it would be similar to what we do at Stamp Camp. So these are the 4 cards that we are going to make for our Stamp Camp. And thank you for joining me. And I will go ahead and explain each one of these cards. Also, I will be sending you a PDF form with directions so that you can put this card together without any problems. And if you have any questions, you can always email me at allforstampin@yahoo.com, or you can give me a call. My cell phone will be in the email. So let's get started with the first card, and I am using the buffalo check. And one thing, if you noticed, I used the buffalo check for the entire all 4. That's the theme for this stamp camp. And so I just used the Stamparatus each time with the buffalo check to get a nice image on that. For this one, I just did a little portion there. And then I stamped on the gray granite. The country home is what we're using, and some flowers and the little watering can or pitcher. And I colored that, and our color is blueberry bushel. And I just colored it with the colored pencils, and it looks very nice. You could also use the blends if you prefer to use the blends. And this is the Simply Thankful for all the good things that you do. I think it says on the stamp set or the actual stamp, but I cut mine apart so that I just carefully cut the Simply Thankful out so that it would be easier to stamp. And the inside, I just put a white piece with "So grateful for someone like you in my life." And again, that is in blueberry bushel. So that is our very first card, and I will be sending you the PDF so that you can understand all the directions that I did. Our second card is going to be the Happy Birthday, and I'm using the Perennial Birthday stamp set, and again the buffalo check. This time I did black on the lower portion of my white cardstock, and again all the measurements will be in the PDF. On some white cardstock, I stamped these flowers from the Perennial Birthday and colored them in with the blends. You can choose any color that you prefer. I chose Highland Heather and some pink. And I took a black strip of cardstock, and I just used the chalk marker to make stitching lines across. You could use your white gel pen, whatever you have, or white colored pencil, whatever works. And then I stamped this Happy Birthday, and that is in the Detailed with Love. That stamp set is retired, but I really like that image, and you can use any Happy Birthday or Get Well or make this whatever card you want. I added a little black rhinestones. If you don't have any black rhinestones, you can always use pearls and color them with a black Sharpie. I did mount this particular flower just straight on the cardstock, and these were mounted with the Stampin' Dimensionals. And inside, I just left it totally blank, but you can stamp any sentiment that works for you. So then our third card is, hey, Merry Christmas. I thought we could use a little joy in our life. So this one is just a simple Merry Christmas card, but I stepped it up a little bit with the buffalo check, and I made a little different plaid. And so how I did that is in Shaded Spruce, I stamped on the smoky slate at the bottom using the Stamparatus. I stamped several times. Excuse me. And then I took a Sharpie and a ruler, and I went in between the different check patterns and made the Sharpie black marker to make it look more like plaid. I ran the top half only through the soft settle folder, and then I use the Stamparatus because I'm stamping over the embossed image, and I only had to do it twice, and it looks very nice. I used the thick white baker's twine, and I wrapped that around 3 times, If you don't want to wrap it around all 3 times, you can cut it off and use some Scotch tape in the back so you don't have your bigger twine going all the way around your card. It just goes, tucks in a little bit on the edges. That kind of saves on your baker's twine. I like this really thick white. I used it again on the other card, so hopefully you have some. It is in the catalog. And I did make a little bow. Sorry guys, I won't be able to make your bows for you, but I put it on with a little glue dot. And inside, I just left it totally blank. And then our last card is, I just love this. I'm so sad it's retiring, this little piggy. And I stamped him on the circle, they're the stitch circle. And then I colored it in the different blends. He's so cute. And then again, this is the buffalo check, and I stamped it in black using the Stamparatus so I could stamp several times and get a nice image. I took a little strip of red and just put it behind the piggy. And again, here's the thick white baker's twine that I just put a little bow and added it with a glue dot. And just to make sure he popped, the little piggy, I put a little backing of red, and that was using the layering circles. And then on the inside, I just put a white piece of cardstock, and you can stamp any sentiment you want. And so he is super, super cute. So that is our May Stamp Camp. I will put our cards back out here. Hopefully they're in the screenshot and you can see them. And again, this is just our first virtual stamp camp, so you'll have to let me know what you think. But until we can get together again, be blessed and stay safe.